All right, I'm Jesus, I'm going to be a coach, and this is
Harrison.
And Leia.
they're both beginners, and today we're going to be learning how to side pass properly with the inside of our foot. So the first drill we're going to do is kind of a little warm up just to teach you the positioning of where your foot's going to go. So we're going to be focusing on this left foot. We're going to walk up to it, and we're going to make sure we're pointing at the wall, straight to the wall, because that's where our position is going to be, and we want to be straight and where we're aiming, right? So we're going to just walk up to it, straight. So we're also going to want to, a few things you're going to want to remember is keep your foot with the ball. You don't want to be too far back like this. You don't want to be over, because then it'll make it harder for you to kick the ball. You also don't want to be too close, because then you're just going to end up kicking your own foot. So make sure you give yourself about an inch or two away from the ball, and just make sure you're comfortable with however far you are, right? Because if you go too far, you're just going to be reaching and all that. So just try walking up to it right now. That's all we're doing. That's good positioning. Okay, so the next part we're going to do is we're only focusing on kicking the ball. So we're not going to walk up, we're just going to be like this. So you can stand right here so you can watch, and Harrison on this side. So we're going to be parallel to the ball like this, right? Because that's how we're walking up to it. And we're going to have this foot ankle locked, completely locked. We don't want to move it like this, nothing like this. You want to make sure it's like this the whole time you kick it, right? And we're going to want to kick with underneath this ankle right here, this meaty part right here. All right, so you're just gonna stand next to it and just that meaty part right there. We're not focusing on power or anything right now, just making sure you make good contact with this meaty part right there. Remember guys, we want to hit that meaty part right underneath right here, our ankle. Better left. Okay, yeah. Remember guys, this is me right underneath our ankle, right here, this meaty part. Alright guys, we'll go into the first drill now, okay? So now we're going to put them both together. We're going to walk up to it and kick it this time, okay? So you're going to position yourself where you feel comfortable. You can go as far back or as close as you want. Just make sure when you're coming up to the ball, your foot placement on this side, right? So you're going to walk up to it like you normally would, like you did, and make sure your ankle is locked, you hit the meaty part, and you follow through. Right now we're not too focused on the accuracy because we're just aiming at the wall, but I want you guys to focus on your power. So I don't want the ball to be flying like that, and I don't want to be coming slow. I want a good power and make sure you're getting good contact there.
So does it matter how many steps you take?
No, like I said, you need whatever feels comfortable for you.
Okay.
Good power, good power. Just a little bit harder, Harrison, okay? You want to make sure you're doing a good, comfortable speed towards you.
So I'm walking up and I'm hitting right here, towards the middle.
So what I have been seeing is, I was going to explain later, but good question. So a lot of the balls that I'm seeing from you guys, they're bouncing like that. So we don't want that. What we want is when our ankle is hitting the ball, we want to hit the center of the ball right here, the most meat on the ball. So what we want to do is we walk in, and you want to hit the very middle. You don't want, if you hit 2 under it, you're going to lift it up. So you just want to hit the middle. So it just, you see how it didn't bounce until it hit the wall? We want it to roll nice and smooth to the wall. Like that. Because some of the balls I'm seeing, you guys are getting underneath, and they're bouncing before they hit the wall, which we don't want. Good question. There you go. See, that was a little hard, huh, Anderson? I went too far, yeah. Remember, we want to control that power, okay? That middle of the ball, okay, Leo? Here, so if you want, you can back up and you can try more power now. Right here, really quickly. So remember, when you're hitting the ball, like go up to it, like grab it, like this. So when you're kicking, here, pass your foot, you want it in this middle part, just a little bit higher, okay? Because you're still getting underneath it a little bit.
That's why it's lifted up.
So what we want is to hit this middle part right here with your right below the ankle, okay? That's it. There you go, that's a lot better. Remember, Harrison, try to hit this middle part right here, right there, because you're hitting a little bit on the straight. So that's where your plant foot comes in. So you're pointing, you want to point straight, right? So when we're pointing straight and we're looking at it, that's where the ball's going to go. So what I'm seeing from you a little bit, here, Leah, I'm going to talk to you too as well. So what I'm seeing a little bit from both of you as well is when you're coming in, you guys are coming in and you're like swiping at it a little bit. So it's coming a little to the right. Your aim is going to be from this foot. So if I want to go straight, I go straight. If I want to go right, I go right. If I want to go left, I go left, right? So right now we're just worried about going straight. So you're going to come up to the ball and you want to hit the ball straight. I'm seeing a little bit of swiping and you guys are hitting with this part, but we just want this part right here, okay? So here you go, Harrison. If you hit that part right here, it'll be more power and it'll get to the wall easier. There you go, Leah. See how it comes right back to you, Harrison? It's a lot better. Good. How do you feel, Leah? Is it comfortable?
It is comfortable.
Yeah.
Like when I'm making it more on the other side and it's closer to my ankle, I see that it's going straighter.
Straighter.
It's not going off to the
Yeah.
side. And plus it's not looking good.
Good, Harrison. It's really good. It was just a little bit under that. All right, just a few more and we're going to go to the next show, okay? Alright, we're going to go to the next show now, okay? So, Harrison, I'm going to have you stand on this side of the tape, and Leia, I'm going to have you stand right here on this one here. Perfect. So now, we are worried about our accuracy and our power. You guys are close, so you don't want to hit it too hard because then you're just going to hit her, right? And then you want to focus on accuracy because she's in front of you, obviously. So remember, we just want to make sure, we point the ball, let's say we're pointing to Leia, I'm going to point the ball where I want it to go. So to her, I'm going to walk up to it, and I'm going to go right here, right? And I want to be nice and easy because I'm passing it to her. No, not too much power, not too soft, right? So we'll see a few of those, see how they go.
So are we walking? We're walking up.
We're walking up the ball, yes. We'll see how that was a little bit to our right. Remember, we want that meaty part right here. Good play, good power, good power. you go. So a little bit softer so it's not coming too hard at him, okay? There you go. Here, like, we'll have you stand on the next tape now, so go to this one. So now Harrison, both of you, you're gonna need a little bit more power. Make sure you guys are still accurate and you guys are still with good power, okay? There you go. Good power, Harrison. Here, really quickly, guys. Remember, we still want to hit this middle of the ball so it's not bouncing or anything like that, okay? So we want to make sure that we get good contact in the middle of the ball and we follow through. And keep focused, guys, on where you're hitting the ball. So I would suggest like slowing down and making sure you hit this bottom of the ankle part, okay? We're not worried about how fast you walk the ball or anything, but we want to make sure we got good contact and where you're aiming the ball, okay? There you go.
Is that better?
That was better, yeah.
Better?
Now we just gotta work on that aim now, okay? There you go. That was really good. Good adjustment. What did you feel on that one? How did that feel?
That one felt a little bit awkward because I noticed I went under and the ball was
Yeah.
in. So it wasn't like.
Just remember, so we can walk up as slow as we want. So you got it, though. Here, we'll come in closer this time. So we'll come back to this one. And when you're passing and when Harrison's going, we'll move back so we can get. But just remember, you can go as slow as you want. We're trying to go slow, right? So we're coming in. You too, Harrison, right? So we want to make sure we're coming into the ball. We're hitting this middle part and we're hitting this meaty part. Because I'm still seeing a little bit of this under part. That's why some of the balls are going up or they're going to the side. Because you guys, both of you are either hitting it to the outside like that or you're getting under it. Which we don't want, right? So remember, just this middle part right beneath the ankle for both of you.
So I'm going here, I go 1, 2, here, and. So my hips have to be.
Yes.
Forward. Okay. Because I noticed that like sometimes when I go to the side. It's
Yeah, so that's also the point of this foot being here, right? Because if your foot's that way, your body's gonna want to go that way, right? So if you're misplacing your foot, your hips are gonna be there, right? So here, back up for Harrison so he can still. Here, you move forward. I just want you to focus on your power and your accuracy. Because you're still getting a little under the ball. That's okay though. There you go.
Are we walking still?
Yeah, we're still walking. If you feel more comfortable, so it's easier to you to see where the ball is, just stand next to it and make sure you get good contact like through it, okay?
Can I try that one more time?
Yeah, of course. Whatever you're comfortable with. This is about you, right? See, that's really good. Harrison, for you, on the next one when she passes it to you, try to kick it while it's still rolling. Okay? So it's just a little bit harder for you, okay? Oh, so you want to focus on that power because I want Harrison to kick it back at you while it's still rolling, okay?
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay, we'll go back to just stopping the ball.
So I feel like you under.
Huh? Yeah, you're still getting a little too under. Maybe it's just the ball moving that's throwing you off, but you're still doing good. But I just wanted to see how challenge you a little bit.
Maybe you can be back up a little
Yeah,
bit.
if you feel comfortable, just remember be as slow as you want, but we want to make that meaty part and we want to follow through with it.
Okay. Should we still continue to kick it while it's...
No, right now we're stopping the ball.
Stopping.
Yeah. See, that's good. Just make sure it's that middle of the ball. Good job, Bryson. Good. Really good power now, okay? Good, remember, the meaty part, both of you, that meaty part will follow through, right? That'll help you give you that power that you guys need, that follow through. There you go. Alright, we're gonna switch to the next one now. So right now, this next drill, what we're focusing on is just accuracy, okay? So, if you feel, whichever way you feel comfortable, you can just stand next to it or you walk up to it, whatever you're feeling. But for both of you, just remember, we're planting our foot to where the cone is, because that's where we want the ball to go, right? So we're gonna plant our foot right here. And our hips are also facing the target because that's where our foot is, right? Like you were saying, Leia, our hips. So we're going to walk up to it. We're going to walk up to it and follow through. All right? And you're just going to go one after another.
You want to go first?
I'll go. There you go, Harrison. See, we're not worried about speed, we're just worrying about accuracy right now, okay? There you go. Good. Good, Harrison. Remember that meaty part right here so it doesn't veer off to the right like that. There you go. Good. Good, Harrison. So you're gonna walk up to it?
Yes.
You feel comfortable? Okay, that's good. There you go. Remember that middle of the ball so it doesn't float like that, right? Just slow your steps down. So instead of speeding up to it like that, just low
Take my
slow.
time?
Yes, take your time. There you go, see? Here, so stand next to the ball really quick. Remember. So how do you hit it?
Like this?
Yeah, so we want the meaty part to be here, and this is the middle of the ball, so you're gonna hit this.
I think it's because like my hips feel a little bit awkward
Yeah?
when I do that. So how do I make it like less awkward?
That's awkward. So here, we'll have you stand to the ball now, and have your hips aligned to the ball, and all you're gonna do is follow through like that. So you're gonna want the ball right here, and we're gonna just make sure your hips are okay, and just like that, okay? We'll just slow it down like that right here. See, there you go. See? Nice. See? See, for both of you here, See, it's really important for both of you to make sure you hit that meaty part. Because what tends to happen if we hit with this part, we get some of that bouncing like that. Or if you do hit the middle of the ball and you hit with this, it goes to the right. So it's really important that we hit with this meaty part right here, because this is the straightest part of like your foot. That's why we're hitting with it like that.
It definitely does make a difference when you're hitting with the inside.
Yeah. I was seeing that a little bit with both of you, but you did really well on that last one. Harrison, you're up. See, for you, Harrison, we're going to move these back a little bit, okay? That was a little easy for you, so we're going to move these back a little bit for you. All right. Remember, like I was saying, that meaty part right here. Just really slow it down like she was slowing it down. Just real nice and slow. There you go. It's a little bit harder, huh? Further away? You got it though. See, that was a really good one. Ooh. Yeah, real close on these, Harrison. Oh, you see what you did on that one?
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I hit this one.
Now your toe part, right? Remember, when you're coming, when I mean by slow, it's not just your walk up. So what I mean by slow is you want to walk up slow and you want to hit it slow as well. Okay? You want to really make sure you're hitting with what you need. See, that was a good one. All right, we're gonna do one more each, and we'll do a little challenge at the end. Okay, guys?
I'm gonna try walking next one.
Walking up. Is this a good distance for you? You think that's good?
It's good.
It's good? Alright. Ooh, nice power on that. Remember, we're focused on accuracy.
Okay.
There you go. Remember, hit that middle of that ball, okay? You're good, you're good. Nice. That was a very big difference for both of you. That's a good job. Okay, on this next one, we're gonna do a little competition. We're gonna see how many of you guys can knock down, okay? You guys are competing against each other.
Okay.
So we're really focused on how many you can hit, okay? So whoever hits most is the winner. Alright?
Okay.
Come on, Harrison. One. Two. Ooh. Ooh. Three. Four. Ooh. Last one, Harrison. Hey!
I could beat that.
You beat that? We're about to see.
Alright, let's see. Is this a good distance right here?
Yeah, that's where there's some place. Here, move some of those balls.
You want more? Sorry, I think I'm gonna be the winner today. Let's see. Alright.
Alright, you gotta be 5.
Ready? B5? That's what it is? Okay.
1, 2, 3. Remember, that middle part so it doesn't bounce like that. 4. One more. Harrison, I think you're gonna move, man. Sorry. Woo!
If I get this last one.
Ooh, Harrison, she beat you, man.
Let's see what's the score? 10 out of 5?
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of our presentation right here. And just to remember, guys, our walk up and our follow through and where we're hitting the ball. So our points are point our foot where we want the ball to go, hit with this right below our ankle, the meaty part, and our follow through. Like that. All right, guys? I hope you guys can take that on into your future soccer endeavors. Good job today, guys.